What's going on, you guys? This is Scott from Fly Rides. I am here with the man, Horst from Brose. Thanks to you so much for making some time. We really appreciate it. This is some of my favorite e-bike systems for mountain biking. I don't think you can really rival this system. It's incredible. They're always on top of the market and just ahead of the game. They did it with the Brose S. They did it with the Mag casing. What can we expect in 2020?
Great. Thank you first of all for coming in and dropping by. So I think the biggest news is now Brose is offering now entire system.
Okay.
So far we just offered the drives and combined it with displays or HMIs and batteries from third companies. Now we have our own stuff. Just to make an entire system where we can say also from the riding experience we got from the drive, you also get on the touch point for the displays and as well for the battery.
So this is huge, you guys. I want to reiterate this because what that means is there's never going to be, because I would say on some of the times, the only issues I've ever had with Brose motors are the third-party parts. So essentially it's going to be a closed system now. Is that correct?
Well, we'll have both options. So the big companies can still have an open system, but let's say the ones who are not capable of doing really the integration and the system engineering, we offer a closed system.
Okay.
So
that's fantastic. I mean, it's great news for, I would say every e-bike manufacturer. Don't have to worry about going to like someone, nothing wrong with BMZ or anything like that. They make a great product. But I would say to have the Brose name on every single thing, that would be great. So
that's what we have now.
Great. Yeah,
so it's going to be great.
Well, yeah, do you want to show us a little bit about the system, what we can expect?
For sure.
Horst is going to give us a detailed explanation exactly why Brose works the way it works. Is that correct? What we're getting?
That's what we're doing. So our goal is we want to create a natural riding feeling. So we would like to have an e-bike ride as smooth like a standard bicycle. Yeah. So in this we achieve in the drive with three main issues. Number one is a bike is silent. That's why for gearing stage we use as a second stage a belt. The belt has two advantages. One is it's silent, and number two, it takes a vibration from the motor, from the pedal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why we get the only silent motor essentially. It's very cool. Okay.
So number two is we have the dual freewheel technology. So behind here in the bottom bracket area, we have two freewheels which completely decouple when you go over 20 miles in the States. Yeah. That you then decouple completely the gearing from the bottom bracket, so you can pedal freely, or when you run out of battery, you ride like a normal bicycle. There's no resistance from the gearing, nothing. And number three is we have a very sensitive torque. We have here our own torque sensor which we developed, and we are just using this very sensitive software and torque sensor for power delivery, because this means when you pedal hard you get a lot of power. If you just pedal a little, you get a little power.
Okay.
Others, you just apply power to the pedal and it shoots you off like a motorcycle. But this is what we were not aiming for. We're aiming for a natural riding feeling. These are the three things.
Which is what Brose has always offered, but what we're going to get now is into that closed system a little bit more. So let's check it out.
Okay, folks, what we did is because we think as the customer or user is just having three contact points with our system. So it's the two pedals, right?
Yes.
And the third one is how to control. So we think we have to control the control to deliver a real nice overall experience as a Brose system should work or is working for the customer.
Okay.
That's what we did. This was the reason why we went into the development of our own products and displays.
Basically, if you have more control over it, then we're going to have a better experience overall.
Yes.
So we've got, it looks like, is this 4 different types of displays?
No, it's 3 different types of displays.
Okay, cool.
It's a all-in-one unit called Around. We have a second one, minimalistic for the trail rider.
Okay.
And a third one, which is more for the city bikes, with the bigger screen.
More information.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the goal was to develop a very ergonomic, natural, usable display. The all-round is the name of this nice thing. Is you have to see this is the handlebar, and here you can change the support levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, like a toggle going up and down. Yeah. Above that, you can use lights if you have light on your bike. You can switch on and off the light. And here you're changing the displayed informations what you have.
Great.
Yeah. And we have also a walk assist, which is not here, but it's down here. so ergonomic because imagine when you're somewhere you want to use the walk assist, where do you are?
Be pushing up, right?
Yeah, pushing up
that's
means,
great.
and there you have it's an easy reach here.
That's great, yeah.
That's what it is as all around with all display. It's the so-called remote. It's all the same, you know. And what you see is now here with the blue dot, then you see assist levels 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. If you leave it off, after 3 seconds, it goes back, and then if you would have battery enclosed, you would see now LEDs with the state of charge of the battery.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, same functions. This is lights on off. Yeah. And system on off, and walk assist is also down here.
Great.
Yeah. Both of them have a Bluetooth connection. So whenever there's an APP from the OEM, he can use the data out of the system to integrate into his APP.
And then we got the juggernaut over here, the city commuter.
Yeah. So it's the same one. Basically, you are using for control. You use the same remote. Yeah. And you just add to it a big display for using all the screens. Yeah. So to get display all the information about which level you're in, what's the battery consumption, all these things. And with the Bluetooth and as protocol, then also it's possible if you, let's say, if the APP from your, or the app from your OEM is offering, let's say, navigation, whatever, you can put it here through the Bluetooth, so you can also get the display here.
So of course, the last step in any great e-bike system is a fantastic battery. What do we got going on with this battery?
Well, basically, we have a battery now offering 630 watt hours, so that gives you the freedom for enough climbing meters, so running out. But I think the beauty of it is also the system how it's integrated in the frame, because we developed only a fixation system. Okay, so once you open it, it's coming out. You see how smooth it goes?
Oh wow!
And then it's coming off. You take it. You see, we developed our own connector. So hassle-free connector, because connectors is one of the major hassle issues in the market. So we developed a hassle-free own connector. And the beauty of it is, I think if you look into the frame inside, I don't know whether you can see, this is now we developed a so-called subframe system. So there's a frame within the frame. So whenever you apply the battery to it, it's always the same position. It's hassle-free. It's not shaking because it's clear defined space where to put it. So you put it in, apply it, and now it's very important. You have to listen. Now you know it's fixed. So you have also acoustical signal that the battery is now fixed to the frame. Like if you close the door from a car.
Yeah, you hear the lock.
Yeah, so did you assure, okay, now you can assure, this is all assured, now it's safe. That's what it is.
In the words of my new friend Horst, that is what it is. A closed system from Brose, you guys. I really think this is going to take them to the next level. Like this video, subscribe to this channel if you want more electric bike news, reviews, and updates. We will see you next time.